Football, for the love of the game.
Hello guys, as usual, I'm actually what's here. Let me just hello guys, good morning. Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you guys for actually joining again. Another impromptu live section. I majority actually asked of me yesterday that why I wasn't there during the Nigeria FC podcast yesterday. Apologies. It was just because of I planned something yesterday. Apologies that I couldn't make it last night. I'm gonna be there next Monday if the show is gonna be on. So sorry for that. So just need to come and address some quick issues. In fact, I'm even hearing that they might be probably update on the case, on the case. So maybe before I even finish the show, the case is out. I'm just hearing that there might probably be updates. I don't know exactly what the update will be like, but just for like few minutes, just to come and address some things. I don't, I won't spend long. Anytime I have free time around 3 p.m. UK time, I always let me just come and address it at least before. So it always said 50 yesterday. So sorry. Okay, welcome back, Malai. Oh yeah. Apologies for that. I'm gonna be back there. I just planned something quickly. That's the reason why I didn't actually make it yesterday. But I'm gonna be back next week. So I heard that there could be update coming. I don't know, but let me just do this show quickly. Maybe before I even finish the show, thank you guys. Apologies, I didn't know that we're gonna have a show yesterday, so I planned something for that yesterday evening. That's the reason why. So I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back again next week. Apologies for that. So just a quick one, quickly. Um, just want to ask some few questions because I've been getting these questions. I'm gonna be very fast here. Uh, I've been getting these questions, on a regular basis. You know, that if it's not Nigeria that submitted the petition, if it's Morocco, if it's England, if it's the powerful countries, will FIFA keep quiet up to this moment? Would they not update and say something about it? For me, I also think that way. That sometimes you need people that have clout. You need people that are powerful to talk about you. Because imagine that we discuss this thing on Talk Sports, on Sky Sports, it's going to give extra pressure. Let's be honest ourselves. It's going to bring what extra pressure on FIFA. So I also believe that it's very important for you to have that cloud so that people discuss your matter. This on Sky, let people know about it. It's not actually what matter. So for me, I think that that's very important when people, not saying locally, but I think internationally, if people are talking about it, oh, this is going to put pressure on those in charge of that if committee that they have to give judgment very quickly, which I think is going to come very soon. So as I'm talking to you now, Morocco, their FICAF is hearing Morocco's matter about the AFCON final. CAF is hearing Morocco's appeal about the AFCON's final. That is it. See, what I'm saying is that I know that we might not run our football well. I know that, but we are not at home even united about this case. We are not even united about this case. Honestly, we are not united. Go and ask people. I saw one journalist online, he has been so saying that nothing, this, the guy that lives in Germany, I've seen people, we are not united. I've seen people tweeted, what we are saying here is not all about backdoor. It's about half your day in court. We are not saying that, okay, you know what, if FIFA come out with a very solid reason that, you know what, we are not going to give you that. So, we're not going to give you that. We're not going to give you that. We're not going to, it is okay. It is okay. It is okay. It's just that you have your day in court. That's actually what probably I think is the most important thing. I see that people back home have once, okay, it's okay. I've said no. In fact, majority back home don't even want. They don't even want Nigeria to go. What is Nigeria? Nigeria offend people. People think that if I understand what they're trying to talk about, it might not be run very well, but we complain. Everybody don't complain before in the past. We also complain. We don't complain too. See, South Africa complained about Ghana 4 years ago. Nobody come to them say, oh, what is this thing? You're too much. So what we are saying is not as if we are shit. It's not as if we are bad losers. We want FIFA, okay, come and tell us what you got. So at the end of the day, we know where to face. That is it. It's not as if say we are bad people. It's not. Everybody deserves that day in court. That is it. That's my own take. So I can see that we're not united. People are coming with different narratives. Maybe probably they had issues with a player in the Super Eagles. I know, they had issues there with the player in Super Eagles. They don't want that player to achieve anything. Some people have different opinion about the team. I understand. You don't like some players there. You don't like the coach. You want them to sack the coach so that your government can take over. I know people have different opinion. People have different interests about the team. But what we are saying here is for the overall country, nation. It's for Nigeria. They gave Nigeria 10 slots. 10 slots. Is it those that are traveling or so? I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 slots. I'll be corrected. That's what they said to the NFF. If they reinstate Nigeria, that's the condition. If Nigeria is reinstated, then they can increase the slots. I'm just saying it. It's not bad to complain. If you think that you are cheated, complain. Complain. We know lost on the pitch. When so what? Anybody can lose. Football, there must be a winner. So if it's Morocco that is complaining like this, and or Germany or England that is complaining like this, and they're talking about it on a regular basis, do you think FIFA will keep quiet? No. That's why I said that we also need people with voices that can talk. I know that Osasu Obajuana is the only person that I know that got the clans, that can talk, that is talking about it. Nobody is saying that FIFA must judge in favor of Nigeria. Look at your book, George. If you think that Nigeria don't deserve to be there, that is all. So be it. We move on. But when you keep quiet like this, we read meanings to it. We know that there's something there. See, South Africa, when South Africa complained against Ghana, there was all over their media, on SABC, on Passport, it was everywhere. They made sure that after 2-3 weeks, FIFA replied them straight away. FIFA replied them. But us, this thing, they even asked the one ex-national, when they asked him the question, he is straight away. I'm just saying that everybody deserves their day in court. Today is Tuesday. You know that if anything will happen, it's going to be between today, tomorrow, or Thursday. That's it. So we have to know what really happened. So that is my take. It's not as if we actually what we are sore losers. Other countries will not complain about these things and you keep quiet. That's why I think that we need voices everywhere. You know, Maju Pinnick might probably probably be worst. I don't believe that he understands football. Maju Pinnick, in my own opinion, I don't know. There's no apologies for that. To that, I don't believe that Maju Pinnick understands football, but he understands politics. But he's not using that politics to run football. I know that people really, he's even an enemy of himself because he had a chance to become president. He turned it down. So nobody to talk to for you. Nobody to talk. So it's just that even if we don't have anybody here, at least let's have the media to talk about it, discuss it. Because see media, forget it. We know that it's coming late. We know everything. But the issue is this: FIFA need to come and say something. That is it. We not beef Congo. We not beef those that have qualified. We just want to hear from FIFA. That is all. That is all. So so that is it. Well, see, I was younger when Nigeria lost to Cameroon in Lagos. When Nigeria lost that day, that was probably one of the saddest days when I was been watching Nigerian football. That was against Cameroon in school area. And we scored the penalty by Victor Ipeba, but because there was no VAR review, there was nothing there. We lost that penalty shootout. We didn't complain. We did not break any bottle. We didn't break any bottle. We didn't do anything. Cameroon won. Look at Morocco. Morocco lost the final of the AFCON on the own soil. They are currently listening to Morocco's appeal now. As I'm talking to you now, they are listening to Morocco's appeal. In fact, Morocco was meant to present their appeal at 11 a.m. today. 11 a.m. today. They said that they are not ready. They changed it to 1 p.m. You can see how powerful they are. They changed it to 1 p.m. They asked Al Ali to come at 11 a.m. And you say that they are going through back door. What is this? If it's us, it's back door. Win this thing because this team, this country, so many enemies. So we're not united. We're not voicing. We're not going in the same direction. Not this thing. For me, I think that everybody actually deserves their day in court. I believe that is very important that everybody deserves their day in court. Let everybody know exactly where they lies. And I also believe that FIFA also need to work out all these things. Because, if FIFA release the verdict after the playoff or even after the World Cup, what is the essence of the verdict? What is it's going to be so controversial. Okay, now say, okay, you know what? After deep investigation, you found out that those players are not cleared properly, and now you want to fine and suspend the players and fine Congo and suspend Congo. Then, of what importance is now that verdict if it's coming after playoff? Of what importance is the verdict? Or of what importance is it? There's no importance if it's coming after playoff. You need to talk now, no matter how difficult or how complicated the issue is. They have to talk. FIFA is not, with due respect, it's not a court of one country that everybody can talk in there anywhere they like. They just keep quiet and leave things. FIFA is the governing body for the whole world. That the football governing body for the whole world. Everything starts and stops with them. So I believe that they should know these things. According to my investigation, I realized that this is the only pending case they have in front of them. This is the only pending case they have in front of them. Why? Because after the playoff now, there will go be another issue again. Because playoff again will happen in 2 weeks' time. Is it 2 weeks or in 10 days' time? Playoff will happen again. There's going to be loads of issues again on their table to deal with. So why not clear all these ones now first? And that is it. For me, I think that Nigeria, yes, I think, yeah, I think so. I think that is, thank you, Ushi. I think so. People should talk. But people, it's not even, people don't talk, because honestly too, the NFF have been very poor, managing football in Nigeria. And I'm going to say this thing lastly. See, let me tell you something. Forget about the NFF. We have bad football fans. We also have what? Bad football journalists. So the blame is enough to go around. The blame is enough to go around. Let's be honest with ourselves. When Nigeria came second during AFCON, I was shouting here. I was shouting on my former account, my old account then. I was shouting then that go and appoint coach. But some people, some journalists, I'll have to guess, they are on Twitter, they are online projecting the agenda, working for Finidi George to take over the Super Eagles. I said it. I said it several times that this is going to be the end of everything. The moment they took the man to Spain to go and enjoy. They took the man to Spain to go and enjoy. I knew that it would come and do nothing as Super Eagles coach. Nobody was saying anything. What they did was to smuggle Ismail Sadiq, smuggle Benjamin Tiaminu, smuggle Bennett Ugoke, smuggle the boy that plays in Turkey. Is it Olawonyi? Smuggle those players into the Super Eagles for the game against Africa. The most important game you have in the qualifier series. Smuggle those players in and everything. You can't lose them. Maybe they are the ones now. They are the ones saying that Ismail Sadiq, assist King. May I assist you? They are posting on Twitter. They are doing what's it called? They are doing these graphics. Say Ismail Sadiq called up. May I assist you? May I do this thing? That's what that. Bunch of people that know nothing about football. Bunch of people knows nothing about football. That was the most important part of this qualifier series. That was the most important part. Joking with it because of the money, because of the clout you want to. That's why I say that. I don't know how we recruit people to media space. I know the people want to hear from you. Pressure should be on the NFF to employ coach. Now you now go and do try and error. You got the guy there. The guy did nonsense. Nonsense. And the whole thing is sport. The whole thing is sport. You say it's buying so they say it's a cross ball. You don't even see ball cross. You don't see ball. So you don't see ball like this cross. Is it the end? You think the national team is like the NPFL? They give you a lot of space to cross the ball. The boy. So I just look at it. Say you have it now. The agenda now is to stop Eric Shell. What your future story AFCON is like, Pesero did better than him. This. No, we have problem. How I wish that all those in the Nigerian media space, Nigerians, they should retire them. And the moment NFF is going to, all those content creators, all those people reporting Nigerian football should go with them, because these guys know nothing about football. Nothing about football. It's about agenda. It's about begging money from players. Let me take my last comment, please, quickly. Say that the self-aids of Nigerians need to be studied as case study in university. I don't understand why Nigerians believe we are. Yes, I don't understand the issue. I don't understand. They are poisoning the media. I saw one guy, the former spokesperson of Super Eagles. Is he the guy that was there was his Brilla FM before? What was his name again? I was in Brilla FM before. Forgot his name. It was in Brilla FM before. I forgot his name. It was the one that was in trouble with Brilla FM boss. I was in Brilla FM before. Forgot his name. He was in trouble with Brilla FM boss, of recent. He was begging online, doing begging online. I forgot his name. Is he Raji something? Raji? I remember his name. It's called Raji something. I'll remember his name. So I saw him post, hey, this thing and this. No, I don't know the reason why people just have problem with this thing. You don't serve your time, you don't come out. You don't come out. So, in my own opinion, the moment that this NFF is going, all those in the media too, you also go, because they are more like a pain to Nigerians than a blessing. They don't report anything. They have to ban them. They have to ban them from Super Eagles camp so that Nigerians can concentrate. Imagine, they are not useful. They're not useful to the team. They're not reporting anything to the team. They're not helping the team. All they do is to cause division between players, to make sure that one players don't like the other one. So that is what they do. I hope that God bless actually what Nigeria. For me, this issue is just so complicated that I just no, not be to the team they complain, but because they never complain. I know they are bad people, but why is it that I don't complain? If I come today tomorrow and say no, so be it. So be it. So be it. So let me just take some comments quickly before I should wrap it up. Thank you, Adamola, for the super chat. The self-hate is just too much. I don't know. It's just too much. If you know your mouth no good, just keep it. You know exactly what your pendulum will swing. Then you cannot come and air your opinion. Like, okay, you know what? I think it's a good thing. Just think that maybe we should do our solid case before we approach FIFA or things that you just talk. But you counter people, you do different things. This. So let me just take some quick comments. Thank you, Adamola, for the super chat. So once again, I can get some comments quickly. Coming out this program. So let me just see if I can get some comments. So I mean, I think that there might probably be updates coming. I'm hearing that there might be updates coming very soon. The Leo Olo. I'm hearing that there might be updates coming very soon. We're just trying to see if I can get some comments out here before I will go. So at least I did ask to buy super chat today to address your comments. So let me just see. Yes, thank you, Ononek. I said, yes, I also agree with you too. Comment is very short. Just trying to pick comments. Yeah, so let me just see. So I'm just trying to see. Oh, thank you, Ushe. Okay, yeah, I know that. Okay, Avaragi is the name. Yeah, he's the guy. That's it. Was the Super Eagle. Yes, yes. See, you are somebody. He had issues already. The person. So Ushe, the name you mentioned here, one of the names. I'm not mentioning the name. The guy was busy in Nigeria doing his personal project. He didn't go and play the game against Benin Republic because the coach was doing his personal. He was running his personal project during that game. He didn't go and honor the game against Benin Republic in Ivory Coast because of the coach there. So I don't know. She said now because the team don't turn. Yes, for me, I think so too. They don't turn boom, so they don't actually know what to do. NFF chairman should reach out to Osasu, to TalkSport or BBC. Yeah, I think so too. So people, I don't know. So now, if Morocco justice today now, so they're going through the back door, they don't care. Go and see the back door from now to tomorrow. They don't care. They don't care. So I say the back door from now to tomorrow. They don't care. If they see any infringement, they will go for it. They don't care. Any infringement, they will go for it. They don't care. So I think there's no other comment I should take. I just said if we are very sure, if we are serious, Nigeria, we are meant to arrest the judge for spoiling. See, That is this thing. I'm not saying they should arrest, but it was the wrong choice. It was a wrong choice. It was a wrong choice. I said it several times. Don't appoint this coach. Don't appoint him. Immediately, Nigeria beat Ghana 2-1 in Morocco in that friendly game. I came out and said that this guy is not good enough to coach, because when Ghana went to one man down, Nigeria, they were pressing Nigeria so badly in that game. Like, I was wondering that with one man down. And people said that they went on Twitter, oh, give him the job. Guavo could not beat Ghana. He beat Ghana now. Give him the job. That was what people were saying. How I say, these content creators like that, they are enemies of progress. I told one of my friends covering Nigerian football, I told him that the Super Falcons is declining. He argued with me that is a lie. They can win any game they like. At least it's showing now. Because we don't look at this. So thank you, Okomulero. Thank you very much. Now then they cause animosity in our darling Super Eagles. I agree with you. Imagine going to the players' room without permission. Targeting that okay, you know what, the player will lodge here, they go and lodge in that same hotel too. Go in the place. And I'm happy the way Alex Iwobi, said that. I'm happy. They do what they don't practice in other countries. When it comes to Nigeria, and you go they practice them. Especially with the one shooting stars. The guy to the invest me. Is it the guy you call him? Is that Adepoju? The guy Adepoju also. So guys, I just think that we should wait. So I think it is unfair to blame Finidi solely for poor World Cup qualifier. There have been many factors that affected Iggy Pasero, bad judgment of the NFF. Yes, thank you. I thank that Mela for this one, because I have to address this. It's not as if I'm playing Finidi York solely, but the issue is it was a wrong appointment. It was a wrong appointment. At that point in time, we already had issues with our World Cup qualifiers. We drew 2 games. It's possible to draw 2 games. See, Aidamola, if you remember, when Nigeria lost to Sierra Leone in Freetown in 2001 during the World Cup qualifier, they appointed late coach Stephen Keshi, late coach Aimodu Shuaibu immediately to rescue it. When NFF made that appointment, was it to rescue it? So, see, somebody can start and to rescue. Somebody can start and they can make another person go and rescue. But this time around, was the NFF there? It was the wrong choice. It was the wrong choice. And apart from blaming the NFF, I'm also blaming Finidi George because of what I know that happened. See, a team just finished second during AFCON. You don't need to change the team so badly. You don't need to talk about captains. Don't talk about those ones. You don't need those things. The team, you should be able to consolidate on what happened during AFCON and build on it, because you had no time. You are trying to remove captain. That was the interview he was granted. So he was trying to remove the captain, say that because he's much closer to certain players than the other one. You want to remove captain. You don't need those things. You want to go to a crucial World Cup qualifier against Africa in New York, get everybody together around you. You don't need those things. He managed it poorly. That's my issue. Remember that in the friendly game he played, it was putting Lookman. Lookman was part of the AFCON player on during the AFCON in Ivory Coast. It was benching Lookman. Tella came without any game time. He wasn't managing the whole situation very well. He had issues with senior players of the team. He had problems with any minute. So that's the reason why I'm blaming him. That Phil George played 3 World Cup qualifiers. 94, 98, 2002. He qualified for the 3 World Cup. He should know. The only easy one was 98, that we qualified with 1 game one game before the end of the qualifiers. So what I'm saying basically is that he knows better. You cannot divide the team and you expect to get results. No. That's the reason why I'm blaming my mother. I think I've addressed I think you understand my point now very well. NFF too, all of them did bad. All of them did bad. But I'm just trying to see that I'm just speaking because if you look at it, the most important part of this qualifier was that time. That was the most important part of that qualifier. Get it right. Use the friendly against Mali and Ghana to prepare for South Africa. That's it. Communicate with players. Let the players know you that okay, this is what you want to do. The way Richard did before the game against Rwanda, calling the players, assuming to them, not to come here, fight with them, And I'm last that the Super Eagles players are to be blamed too. They left late, arrived camp late. They did not respect Finidi. Even see, I understand that part, but the issue is this: you with your name, you know there's thing you do, that say command respect. And I'm supposed to say to Yoruba, say you understand my language very well. See, there's some things you do that you command respect, in my own opinion. See, and I'll tell you something today. Finidi George said something to a particular player that nearly divided the team during AFCON in Ivory Coast. Nearly divided the team during AFCON in Ivory Coast. Nearly divided the team during AFCON in Ivory Coast. These players you see here, they also add group chats. That they communicate. The moment they read and say, this is the type of character that this person is. For me, I think that the NFF had a mistake. They should have consulted the players before appointing the judge. Honestly. That's, I think, one of the mistakes the Ashworth made, in my own opinion. So, it's respect. Before, I don't think Osimhen met Eric Shell before, but he was the first one to arrive camp in Rwanda. Yes, you have to command that type of respect. Let people know you for that. Maybe Eguavon coached Nigeria. The players respected Eguavon more than Finidi George, because Eguavon behaves like a father figure. The only thing that Eguavon is limited is because it's not tactically sound. That is the only problem. He's a big, good man manager. They respect him. No, you need to be like a father. That is it. In my own opinion, that is it. So, you can respect based on relationship or based on what you know. They went to the game against Africa without any tactics. That's what one of the goalkeepers said. They went to the game against Africa without any clear plan of what to do against Africa. So those that have played under big managers in the past before too say, what's going to happen now? So what? I remember that he put Kevin Bassey as a left back, against the Republic. Remember in the second half in Ivory Coast as a left back. As a left back, if you remember. So in that I think I've already explained, a lot of things to you. So I won't spend too much time. So it won't be actually a very long video, but the summary of it all is that what is going on is that we want FIFA to actually come place to come and talk about it, because it's so important that they say it. We're not begging that it should be in favor of Nigeria, but we're just saying that they need to actually come and voice their opinion. Yes, that is the problem. The NFF went for the cheaper options. So that's the problem. So I just hope that I want this verdict to come out. But after all of people, 140 people watching. Guys, did you like the video? I didn't even check. You guys like the video, guys. Like the video before we leave. I'm gonna leave now. Just like the video, guys, before we leave. Shout out to those that sent to punch out. Even I did inform people what 140 people still try to watch the live stream. Let's like the video, like the video. Like the video, guys. Like the video so that they can show it to so many people. 137 people like guys, like the video more, please. About 140 people watching this live, please like the video before we wrap it up. Like the video. Let me give you 10 seconds more. Please, guys, like the video. So let us know that we are doing something right here. Like the video. However, I have to leave. Yeah. Okay, let me just give over there 5 minutes to talk. Very quickly. Let me just give you over 5 minutes to talk because I have to jump into speech. Thank you. Thank you. 5 minutes to talk because I don't want it to be a very long video. It's just like a quick chat. And I have to jump back to what I'm doing currently now. Although I want to join. Let me see if I can give him a link. Okay, let me just put the link here. So whatever I want to join. So if whatever wants to join, let me just give you the link quickly. Whatever. Yeah, if you want to join, just give me the link quickly, guys. Please, whatever, be fast. If you guys like the video, see three like about going to 150 people watching this afternoon. Please, you can like the video. It's go help us if you like the video. Please like the video. So I'm just gonna like stop inviting that whatever guy. Stop inviting that whatever. What whatever do you now? What whatever do you, John Jones? What whatever do you now? Whatever do you? Whatever na my guy, I beg. Whatever do you? Whatever if whatever cannot join in next maybe probably 30 seconds. I have to jump at very but with whatever do you? So thank you so much for the insight you always. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'll just say, whatever an APC politician. I don't think it's a so if it's not here, I'm gonna just wrap it up. So so guys, if there's any news, be rest assured that around this time I'm normally free. I will come out and talk about any news, But that night one is go with Friday Night Football. Whatever is here, I don't know the reason why you don't want to. People don't want to. People say they don't want to hear from APC. You're not APC. So whatever. Quickly, I'm about to wrap it up before you actually join. Any contribution from you? Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I listened to you talking about Finidi George and I think the Congo. I don't know if we should be
Yeah,
calling
no,
it
I know.
the Congo saga
What
now.
I said that concerns you basically is probably. I said that if you want to apportion the blame to Nigeria not doing well, the blame is enough to go around.
Yeah.
I said that if you are talking about the NFF, talk about the fans too. You want to have we have bad fans. We also have the bad ambassadors too. We also have bad pundits. We also have bad what's it called?
Journalists.
Bad journalists too. I also mentioned that, and I said that I don't know. I think you're at work. I think you probably so. Why they welcome? So and I think that I said something that if when Nigeria was in crucial stage during the World Cup qualifier series, when they appointed the judge, the NFF and the journalists there were projecting to the judge. It was a bad choice. We're talking about Ismail Sadiq, talking about Tiaminu at that point in time, pushing them to the national team. Where are they now? They're not good enough. So if whatever is having issues, let me just try and take him down. I think he's at work. So I'm just trying to. Okay, I think he is back. Okay, I'm just saying that whatever that if we as fans and journalists, we cannot project good things of the NFF. This is what they will see. This is what they will actually what uh, talk about, think about. Because Ibrahim Guzo said that he went on the media space, said, okay, you know what? Nigerians are happy about the judge. You know, like, and when he came, he brought in Benedict Igboke. He brought in all those guys that are not good enough to wear the jersey in our most crucial times. And it's your very good friend that are also part of the media team pushing them. I want to say something about it quickly.
Well, first of all, I many years back, you and I on one of our lives on Instagram, we argued about when you are occupying a particular position, you need to have a knowledge about that particular position, not just that you are just put there. You see, journalists can project a particular person, the fans can want a particular person, but if you know what you want, you will not allow the noise in the market to determine what you want to do. Now, let's give example of Eric Chell. If we go by what happened when Eric Chell was employed, we will not have him today. But despite the noise, we had him, we hired him, and he has been our best in recent time.
Mhm.
So sometimes it's basically about the knowledge of those who are at the ends of affair of the NFF, not just the noise in the market alone, but if they know what they are, if they feel like the Trinity judge is not good enough, nobody should be able to sell Trinity judge to them to the point that they will not bring him to the national team. But I think there's no difference between those who are projecting him and those who has the final say on who come to lead the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Mm. So, but apart from saying that, what about, sometimes what you see in the media is not
Yeah,
what is wrong,
I understand.
especially
Part of our
in Africa, in our
mm,
space. This is not England, in our space. Because sometimes when you amateur, I argue with you about this mind Sadiq, that
mhm,
is not good enough. I said
mhm,
it's not good enough.
mhm,
I know that his level is too low to play for Super Eagles. But
mhm.
mind the pundit, your colleague told that uh, Shola Adelani, that you are projecting. The boy is playing Bulgaria Division 2 for Super Eagles. So, what is now the honesty there in that profession, Oyenuga? What is the honesty there?
See,
If you talk to
sometimes some of these things are based on their personal relationship with some of these guys.
Mhm. Do you think it should be
Uh,
partner in your ethics? Do you think they should
no, no, it's not. It's not allowed to be personal. That's why they were called detached observer. You are
Mhm.
detached from what is happening. You are an observer, but you are expected to be detached from what is happening so that you'll be able to tell the truth. That is why sometimes when your office knows that something is particular, like now, if something happened now, right, and they say you're a Christian and something has happened and Christians are being alleged about that particular thing, it is expected that you as being a Christian is not sent to that place because they believe the belief is that you will put your emotion of being a Christian or something is
Mhm.
happening as against in favor of Muslim. You are not expected to send a Muslim reporter there because at the end of the day it will he or she will put his emotion or his allegiance to that particular religion. So the teaching, the training is that you are expected to detach yourself completely from whatever it is that you are doing as far as the job is concerned. But the point is, mm,
No,
but the
no, so,
point is sometimes, some of these people just got the opportunity with what social media presents today, and everybody is now a journalist and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. So,
And these are some of the problems that we have
yeah.
now.
So, 5 years of you before you know you're very busy. So, whatever. Why is it that people are slagging the NFL for complaining to FIFA? Is it not? Is it bad to complain if you feel cheated?
No, for me, I've
Why
listened
are
to
people
people say a lot
slagging
of
them?
that. A lot of people have said that backdoor, backdoor. There's nothing
And
backdoor there. Is what is provided for in the law that guide the game. If
mhm.
FIFA do not provide for uh you to come and seek redress or petition when you are not clear about a particular thing, then NFF will not do it. And for me, till tomorrow, no matter how much you want to convince me, I do not see anything bad in what the NFF has done. If you remove the impact of the players that we complain that that the NFF petition FIFA for, probably maybe we will have beaten them during the normal 90 minutes, like 3-0, 4-0 in the game when you remove their impact.
Yes.
So we have seen a situation, even at club football level, one player, one defender is out of the team and the team is not doing well again. And once this guy comes back, he's beginning to do well. So now, but we're talking about 5-6 players now in this scenario now. So their impact on the game is very, very huge. So I don't see anything wrong in what the NFF has done at all. Okay, Blake? Yeah, I'm
All right,
fine.
Ola, let me allow you to go. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ola.
Thank
Ola,
you.
you're very
Yeah.
busy. I can hear that now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, thank you. So, Uche, take it from anywhere
Yeah.
before I let. Yeah.
So for me, I'll start with the Sudanese coach Apia, the Ghanaian. If you notice, he left his country, went out, did something great. In the next, he'll probably coach another African team. Then maybe if he does well, he'll end up back in Ghana.
Yeah.
So it shows that he has gone out, he has done work, and he has come back in. I think our greatest mistake was knowing that we finished second at the Nations Cup. We complained about the style of football that Pesero played. And then we appointed someone that also has similar style. If you check his game in Aimba, it's something similar, like just defend, kick the
ball. It doesn't have pattern.
Yes, let's just assume that he has a pattern. So you are bringing in that person, but we are supposed to move forward. And I from what I heard, it's more like they had been talking to Pesero as at that time. Sorry, they had been talking to Eric Chell at that time. So why then not go forward with him? Why then look for? You know how dicey the situation is. You've lost about 4 points. Rather than moving forward, you gave it to someone that had not shown working. He had not shown working in the African stage. When he goes out to CAF Champions League, he wasn't doing well. And you give that kind of position, the biggest position in Nigerian football, to someone that was ill-equipped. One of the assistant coach that they gave, one time I watched an interview with him and Elegbete. And when the guy was speaking about tactics, I could see that he was bereft of information. So that's the person they made assistant in Super Eagles.
Yeah.
It will show definitely. The players will know that these people know sabi anything. You give them the job and look at, we lost about another waiting be named. We only took 1 point out of possible 6 points.
Yes.
So that's where the problem started. In regards to what's the name, the journalists, I think they need to study. Like sometimes I'm always appalled when I hear Omar Katuba's perspective about things. It's like he's not studying; he's speaking out of emotions.
Yeah.
Do your groundwork.
Yeah.
Like most times, even there was a particular situation. Remember that Eritrea issue? He kept posting information that Nigeria is not going to qualify for the playoff. Then people started asking him, "Have you done the calculation?" He's speaking out of emotions. Same thing he did in regards to this FIFA petition. He said Nigeria has not submitted any petition. The same thing with the yellow card. He said, why are we talking about the yellow card? We're supposed to follow the standards of the game. You are not even in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, it's okay. Maybe the environment
it doesn't read.
It doesn't read. Yeah, even Elegbete now, Elegbete has changed his stance, because Elegbete was like, that he might not know the intricacies of the law side of the game. So that's why he's going. He's neither here nor there.
But the point deduction I was talking about is basic now.
Yeah, the
That
point is,
was what I'm talking about.
the
It's
most
basic.
of them want traction. Most of them want
Even the
traction.
Eritrea one was talking about, even Breeder FM said that Nigeria will not qualify. They posted it now. That's after the Eritrea this thing. They posted that Nigeria is not qualified, this and that. They said it.
The thing
But
is
they
that
just changed their stance.
the
Breeder
thing is
FM
that
is number one radio station in Nigeria. Number one sports radio station in Nigeria.
the thing is that these journalists, they don't study, they don't do research.
They don't read.
They don't do research anymore. So it's just emotions or their previous information. And most times that what they're supposed to do is update, because see the issue of Malaysia. That is going to take precedence anytime it happens again. People will fall back to that information. Why not study about that information? They don't. They don't study, they just speak out of emotions. And if most of these journalists were speaking up and probably studied this information, the voice will be loud, and then they can push it to be loud, and FIFA will know that okay, most of the journalists in Nigeria are speaking up about it. What do we do about it?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Audience.
It is not the fault of the players. Most times they think it's because it's the players. The players might have attitude, cool, but it's to the benefit of the country.
Yes.
It's to the benefit of the country, not wishing the players bad because they did not probably
because they don't like a particular player. You want him to suffer.
Want him to just suffer.
Because the player did not allow you to his gang again. The player allow you again. You want the whole team to suffer.
That's what they'll not tell you. This is the worst super egos. Yeah, that even if they have worse character or bad character, but at least it's the team, the country first. It's Nigeria first. If we see ourselves at the World Cup, many other people, it will give open doors for businesses to thrive in USA.
Yes.
So I wonder why most times they're always speaking against like the movement of or elevation of Nigeria, just because of they have bad blood with most of the players. So that's the problem. So that's it basically.
Yeah, for me,
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Like,
I agree with you. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, so and one more thing is like I don't know why FIFA is holding on to this judgment. They need to just push it, because if they push it late now, that means what we have to do is to push for the game to be played on another day, because even if
Iraq is asking for 2 weeks before the World Cup,
which is better.
2 weeks before the World Cup, so that you know what, they will go. So it's like they are going to the World Cup, they don't crash out. If they not win their game, you understand what I'm trying to say. So those that qualify will just progress. That World Cup camp will start about 2 weeks before the World Cup. So it's going to be a lot easier for them just to go to the World Cup and
Yeah, it will be better that way, because right now it's too close. You have Jamaica. Jamaica does not know who they are playing. Even they're not setting like.
So it's they just need to. I know that what can I lie to you? People are saying that the interview. Forget about the interview. Forget about the interview on the internet about Sebastian Disabri. Forget about those ones. But what I'm just saying is this. Okay, I want to ask you a question before you go. If it's Morocco that complained, what did like this?
Is it not? Didn't you remember Libya? Even when Libya was wrong, Libya still sent out message that it is Nigeria's fault.
Yes.
That they are not at fault.
Yes.
So you have to fight for your rights. If you don't fight for your right, nobody's going to. You don't expect someone to cheat.
So we don't win. To say they don't win that Libya game there. For half also qualify for AFCON.
For no qualify for AFCON.
Because we won only 2 games.
2 games. Out of 5. And that was the person that's the same person that these guys behind the scene are trying to make sure they sack Eritrea so that they can put
everything. We won 2 games out of 5. We won 2, we lost 1, we drew 2.
That's the same person. That's the same person. This them Quadri Adequadru. Then if you tell Adequadru that what he's saying is not right, he will not block you, because he
will block you.
He doesn't want to have perspective, and it's not a good way to look at things. It's like, okay, give me facts why you want so person in the game. That's how Sawadio will come online and be shouting that why is Eric Chair asking for that kind of money. I'm like,
so as far as the content tracker, but regularly, yeah, I agree with you because I don't know why Uche, that we forget things easily. We forget things easily. This same guy was just few months ago. We couldn't beat with
yeah, we couldn't beat Rwanda. Rwanda came to Nigeria to beat us 2-1.
Super Eagles players were crawling in front of him now. He couldn't do anything there. But that game, man.
That Egwavon shouted, oh God, what is happening?
That game, after the game, man, there was a Super Eagles player. He's not looking at Super Eagles again, actually. He wasn't playing well. And somebody came to tell me that you have to put body, this national team, he fought. He fought. The player is not longer a Super Eagles again, but
I know that person.
So what did they do? Let me just say, I beg 2 minutes so that I can actually leave quickly. So just wait so that I can do it together.
Okay.
So, sorry,
2 minutes.
Just a few. Good evening, because I just came back from work, so I never knew you were going to be online. So I said, let me quickly join. I will say we should just feel like having it as a conversation. My question is how, why, when, how did we get to this place? And one of the questions I want to ask, as a technical committee or technical chairman, how long has a Guavon or the technical committee has been there? And how long how many tenure were they supposed to spend there?
Mm-hmm.
That is the question I want to ask you.
I think I don't know when the government will be over, but I think if I'm not mistaken, it's this year towards the end or so. So maybe probably Guavon is being paid by FIFA, according to what I understand. So yeah, I think it's being paid by FIFA, not the NFL.
But how long has it been there now?
He has been there since 2019, 2018, yeah.
Who was there before Guavon?
I think it was Christopher Green.
Ikpeba was part of the technical member, right?
Yes, it was part of the member, yeah.
But he's at Ikpeba and he's still there now. And how long has Ikpeba been there now?
Ikpeba have been there for that same time with the Guavon too. I think you have been there, yeah. With Gabalawa.
Okay. This is my own take. Now I just feel that some of the people there, they don't care about the Nigeria football. They are just there for their own selfish interest, or because if it is not their own player, they don't care. And I feel this 1994 set of player, they are just being jealous or envious of this crop of player now. That okay, maybe they are scared of, okay, these people might surpass our own success, so they will do whatever it takes to sabotage them. That's how I feel. And if you look at it, how some of them do talk, you will see that there is more to it. And if there is a way, if possible, that Adedo will have a very loving, a very a president, a country president that really love football. There is a way you can have a dialogue with the FIFA president. Okay, I'm not trying to interfere into the football, but I want the next election. I don't want these people to contest anymore. This is the set of people I want them to run the affair of the football nation. That is, then you bring in people. I understand the people that, okay, they actually have the intention to make the football, to make this thing work. All they just need is the right people at the right place.
Let me tell you something. I want to speak with Ebola before we got time to fast. The same person you're talking about, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of the country, I have to be honest. I'm not a fan of this fan. I know I don't like him. I'm going to say it here.
No doubt.
So when he was governor of Lagos State, how many cities Lagos State have? Who is richer between Akpabio and Ekoigbo and
Yeah.
It's not intentional. See, Kola, you cannot give what you don't have. It's not intentional. I asked a question to my friend that just left. So that if when you come home, you buy biscuits, and your pikin they happy type of biscuit. You know when your pikin they happy, you will be happy too. You want to buy that biscuit each time, so you can even have peace at home. Is it not?
Yes.
The time that this government is the most popular was when Nigeria won silver. Remember?
Yes.
Everybody forgot about what they have for the country. Remember? People focus on the football.
Yes.
People, in fact, it was very popular. People hailed him in when that gesture, alarm gesture, went everywhere. You know that the people will be say your country people like this sports. If you don't like it, you be intentional about the project you do about sports. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? That's what I say. You cannot force him to say he's nothing like it. It's not his thing. His records speaks directly for him. So if you are thinking about this, when Nigeria had the best time in football, people don't know this. It was Augustine Aikomo. He was the vice president then. He was the one that, during that time Nigeria had the best. We won the under 17 World Cup, this foundation they laid. We went to the World Cup for the first time in USA. We did everything. So, but it's because there is what? Intention. Okay, you know what? When Westerhoff came back from 1992, they asked him then, why didn't you win the AFCON? He said, we made mistake. I didn't take Amokashi. And the boys made mistake in semi-finals. We lost. Okay, what do you want? He said, funding is the problem. If I get the funding right, we will qualify for the World Cup and win the AFCON. That was the promise. I can see the video, Kola.
Okay.
I have the video where he said it in the dinner that we win the next AFCON and they are going to the World Cup. Look at it. It's because somebody there is interested in what is about to happen. What? That is it.
But to me, I would say one major thing also that contribute to this of failure and everything are the journalists, the media. They're actually not helping. If the media keep coming out and keep hammering and doing everything, like keep exposing them, these things will have been rectified for a very long time. But do you know that the media are not doing it? The media are not helping. The media are not, and most of the media are not doing their proper investigative very well.
See,
most of them will just pick from here. Look, do you know how many times they kept coming outside or kept posting that Nigeria is not going, there's no FIFA, there's no petition, all this
on a big TV station. See,
exactly.
The issue I'm saying is this. I know that information is now depends on the way you read and the source you have.
Yes.
But sometimes you look for the source yourself. See,
yeah.
The reason why I hold this case well, I went to read, I read like 10 documents when I made judgments on a similar case, on cases. And I realized that they don't come and talk. All those 10 documents, when those people went to CAS, they didn't get judgment. FIFA hammered them fully. Those people don't do work, they do small work. If you don't investigate, know exactly what Uche, we're talking about this Eritrea thing with Eagle Striker. we're calculating. People on this line say that, oh, Smith, like you want to smuggle Nigeria in.
I know all the calculation that time. The way you, yes.
We say we want to pick Nigeria in, we want to smuggle Nigeria in, we want to do Nigeria in. But at the end of the day, what think I have to do? What if I do? What you are saying basically is just that information. I'm not saying that anything when you read them well. That's it. It's information. It's not about ASA. It's not about ASA. You know, that's the reason why for the analysts to sit down and be talking and for me to listen, it takes time. I don't see, in fact, the only person I listen to now is Charles Anazodo. It brings good guests.
Old players.
Yes. You I don't know, maybe you watch the podcast with Amaju, where Amaju was gaslighting, deflecting, where he was talking from, like, was trying to talk about his own history, how he made his money. Like, I just loved the way you keep asking him the question and Amaju keep deflecting.
So you know, for somebody, imagine for me, imagine wasting my time to go and listen to Sabadio. For what?
Like for Sawadio likes Eguavon. I remember when they asked Ayegrini, like, why should we have a chair that they should sack, like, if before the AFCON he said they should sack Chel and give it to Eguavon or Sia. And that there was this, what's her name? That
the girl,
lady, and I was like, but this is the same Eguavon that almost cost us the AFCON qualifier and also cost us it's like people forget what's his name, the playoff in 2022. In 2022, that in Abuja. It's like people just went, that they destroyed the stadium. Remember when they destroyed the stadium because we did not qualify? Who was in charge? Was it Eguavon? And you are supporting, you want to bring the same crop of coaches back into the fold so that they can repeat the same circle.
Same mistake again. You know? So, you know, for me, I just think that we need the media need cleansing. If the NFF is going, the media needs to go. See, the set of people are going to Super Eagles camp now. I beg, if they can bring some other people up that can replace these people, it's better. We need better sport reporting.
To me, I think we have good crop of player to execute any match, anything we want. But the problem we are having is the management. Like, the people at the affair of the NFF, of the Nigeria Football Federation are the problem. So if we are able to maneuver that area, we are.
Yes. Fine. See, I'm saying it again, please, before I go. We don't have under 17 coach, if you are listening. We don't have under 20 coach.
Is Landaboso bet right now? That 20 is Landaboso bet right now.
We don't have under 20 coach. The qualifier starts in September. Before we do it now, the social media guys should put it on this thing. Put pressure on them. We don't have those coaches, because people don't talk about these things.
That is where the media need to come in.
I'm saying it now. Today is 17th of March. We don't have under 17, under 20, under 23 coach. DR Congo is playing friendly game for under 23. So it's very important. We have not qualified for the Olympics since Brazil in 2016.
There's something I want to say.
This is 20 years. This is 10 years now that we will not be going to the Olympics. So I beg you, I don't say those things. So Uche, let me just ask you the final question. Uche, why do you think that FIFA released that punishment for both teams and this time, and also the interview, the same day with the interview of this thing? Why do you think so?
So I feel like there are certain precedents. You know, usually it's more like they are throwing crumbs to us, like because it's more like you want a blockbuster ending.
Yes,
Because media is also key. You want something to be like, what happened there? What happened there? So it's more like, okay, receive the first one, receive the second one, the interview, to keep
I feel like
people
they will share
wondering.
too.
Yeah, so it's just to keep people wondering, and
Mhm.
then they'll now drop the blockbuster. Bam.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so. I
say,
think
okay,
this is
this
what they
is
do too. They posted this to know that okay, they were not biased. For me, I also think that this is how they work. I was surprised if they don't drop that in, between in 2 days time.
yeah, because I feel like what they want to do is to ensure that nobody can run to
Cat.
CS.
Mhm.
Nobody can run to
Thank,
CS.
thank you.
Yeah.
The weather is very good there, Kola.
Yes,
Um,
yes, now.
yes, okay.
Okay,
Everyone is
okay.
very pleasure. Yeah,
There's
it's
one
very
more
good here.
there's one more thing I want to say.
Okay,
In
yeah.
regards to the under 20 and under 23, there are young boys now that are playing, whether it's in Norway, whether it's in Czech. You see people posting them and be like, oh, they are supposed to be in Super Eagles. Oh, like, no, they are not supposed to be in Super Eagles. Let them play the
That
under
Mubarak
18,
boy came for Slavia Prague. It should be on a 20.
under 20, or under 23,
What 18 years of age?
or go for the Olympics, or the right back at that same
Yes,
Slavia Prague.
Slavia
They should
Prague.
be
Two
they
of
should be
them.
going for Olympics right now.
Yes, if on under 20 Olympics, those
So
two boys.
when they are posting all those things on Twitter, they're supposed to be saying, "Oh, we have Olympics next year, or we have under 20."
Even
These are the
Karim
people who are
Tunde
supposed to
of
be calling.
Levante.
Yeah,
It's not the Super
yeah,
Eagles now. Karim Tunde of
yeah.
Levante.
So they have an understanding of what playing for Nigeria means.
Nigeria is all about.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
when
everything. Not
you're
Super Eagles.
drafting them into Super Eagles, it's easy. It's easy.
Even the left back from Rangers should go to under 21st. Megoma, the boy
I
from Rangers.
guess I think reason why all this thing is happening because the person in charge doesn't know what he's doing. So now let me just give you an example.
Yeah, that's
Imagine
right.
we have imagine we have the set of people like Michael Emelo, Sheyolo Fijana, and people that cares about football that have the intention, like
Mhm.
people like that at their fair. What do you think? Do you think they will not perform?
That is the
And
reason why
that
I
I
share.
asked one person. There was one person I asked one question. I said, "Do you think if somebody like Babatunde Raji Fashola happens to be the NFF president, do you think he's going to deliver?" He said yes.
I think so too.
Yeah,
He
100%.
said
So
yes,
he knows people.
It has standard.
yes, and he knows the right people to put there.
He knows he's well connected. He knows people. He's well connected. He can get funds. He's
And
not.
Exactly.
He's not only.
he has principles.
Yeah, it's not only Enzo Prastamon money. That will
Exactly.
300 million is Enzo Prastamon that they will bring for 5 years. So he's someone that can go. He's well connected. He knows president very well. He can actually get
Yeah,
things like
can
that.
bring funds. Yeah.
Very well. We need somebody. In fact, I was worried that who can like sport for Nigeria again? It becomes very hard for me to say, okay, somebody's person has like sport. So I think that I agree with you too. Okay.
I definitely believe we get it right very soon.
Mhm. Some of the so I just talked to many like so a journalist I only respect in Nigeria. He has been here several times. So I said some of these boys too, they came for that 20 camp. Those boys you see now playing in Czech Republic, but they still send them.
Yes, because they refuse to play ball with them.
The boy in Liverpool now, that is training with the first team now.
Guma.
No, not
That
Guma. There was a boy that just joined Liverpool now. One Yoruba name. The boy was with coach Alice Zubero.
Oh yeah. The one that they said that they sent Bazuberu's fans were saying they sent that his club wanted him. That's why they sent him.
No. The issue was that they already had clubs, that they already had pathway. Why can't they work? Because the media under 20 is about to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that they were trying to make it. The person went to Nottingham Forest. He failed the trial. He went to Celtic. He failed trial. I will not mention the person's name. And thank you guys for joining. He has failed trial everywhere has been to, but he's somewhere in the South. You see, Eastern European now. I don't know. But thank you guys for your time. Thank you, Kola. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Kola. Thank you, Uche, for stopping by. Thank you. So that is that. For today, apologies. No, I have to take your time too much. I wish I don't like this delay. If I thought, this attempting me, I can't take it. Okay, yeah, me too. Attempting me too. Guys, see you again. See you again. God bless Nigeria. That is God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
GAANT Football. For the love of the game.